Do you want to make an investment in startups? Or perhaps you're looking for investment? My video blog today is going to be all about this. I want to get into the psychology of it, and I want to share the learnings I've had from not only starting 17 companies myself, also investing in 67 startups. And today I'm making a new investment. So it's on my mind, and I can share with you my thought process in the hope perhaps it teaches you a few things. Let's go on a walk around Hampstead Heath. This is often what I do before I make an investment. I just go and have a walk, I have a good think about what value I can bring to the entrepreneur, and I have a good final decision-making process in my brain, and I want to share that process with you. So come and enjoy London with me for a minute, and I'll share with you my thoughts on how to invest in startups and how to get investment from an angel investor. Let me start off by just saying that anyone that tells you that making an investment should not be emotional, I don't think has ever made an investment. I think business is personal, and I think an investment that you make, or for that matter, an investment you receive, should feel very personal. And there's a lot of emotion attached. I would even compare accepting an investor or making an investment to marriage. It is an intense experience, and if you don't treat it with respect, you will get into a lot of trouble. Now, I also believe that sometimes when you have a lot of experience like I've got, it can be a negative thing. It can make you a little bit jaded. I've made a lot of investments. I'm pleased to say the majority of those investments have gone well, but I've had bad experiences along the way. Some of those experiences and those bad things that happened were my fault, and some of those were the people that I invested in. But ultimately, I think that you've got to be very careful when making an investment that you don't take it personally. And that's the first bit of advice I'm going to give. Take the person you're thinking of accepting as an investor as a potential member of your family suddenly. And equally at the same time, if you're making that investment, make it you feel like you're investing in a member of your family, and take it seriously. Now, let's go on a walk to Hampstead Heath, and I'll give you the breakdown of why you should make an investment, or why you should accept someone as an investor. So, when investing in startups, these are the things to think about. I always look at my history of investing as a ridiculous learning curve. When I first started, of course, I thought about what profit I could make, how that business might exit. And of course, that sounds logical, especially when you want to put money in and get money out. And I think the key lesson I learned over time was you've got to look at these businesses as long-term investments. You've got to assume, in my view, that you'll never get an exit, that this business will never sell. If you think this way and it never sells, then you'll be fine. Maybe there's some way to share some of the profit in the business, for example, or maybe there's some good that the business is doing to justify simply making the investment. And nowadays, I always make an investment around this criteria, and it's got nothing to do with exit or how much money I'm going to make. Maybe if I get an exit and make some money, it's like a bonus 10 years from now. But ultimately, I want to invest in a business with purpose, and I guess that's what I want to recommend for you. That you invest with a business with purpose, and you make sure, if you're looking for investment from people, that your business has a purpose. Actually not for the investor, but for you. And so I think the number one thing is really, of course, this purpose piece, but deeper elements around this purpose are making sure the business is fun, making sure that you enjoy the process of working with this founder or the founder working with the investor. Make sure that you like each other. I think sense of humor is so important. Having the same sense of humor as the person you're investing in or the person you're accepting as an investor. It goes a long way to making the whole process of building this business fun. Now, of course, you can have financial structure, like making sure if you do make an investment that there's a stop loss on it and you can accept the downside, which is losing all your money, which is quite common when investing in early stage companies. And equally, when you're starting a business, I want to recommend that you just don't take every bit of money that's offered to you. Do a bit of work on the bits I've just mentioned. Make sure they've got the same sense of humor as you. I bet that's not even on your list right now, but it should be. And there's one final other thing I want to go into a little bit more depth about. So come with me up the Heath. This is a beautiful part of London if you've not been here before. Let me show you a little bit more of London, and I'll give you one more useful tip to end today's quick video blog on how to get investment and how to get the right businesses to invest in. Come on. So welcome to Parliament Hill, folks. This is at Hampstead Heath, one of my favourite spots to view London from. You can see the amazing city from behind me, and then you can just turn a little bit and suddenly you can see the outskirts of London too. It's just a beautiful place. So thanks for joining me here, and I've got one final thing to tell you really. If you want to invest in startups, then make sure you do it for the right reasons. And if you don't want to go insane, I make this strong recommendation. When you're investing, try to make sure that the business you're investing has synergy with the rest of your life. First of all, from previous videos, which you know you can go click here and watch, I don't believe in work-life balance, I just believe in life. And life is like living on a wobbly stool, as one of my guests on the Good Luck Club podcast once told me. So getting that balance is all about knowing what's important this week for you, this day. But that aside, I think when investing, the mistake I made early on was looking at businesses as a way of perhaps making money, investing in these businesses and making money. And what I should have done, and what I do today, is I invest in the business to link up with what I am doing today. So my mission today is to help 1 million people start a business of their own, and help anyone starting a business or running a business never feel alone doing it. So when I'm making investments today, I'm looking at how my mission can align with the people that I'm investing in. So that's why the company I've decided to invest in today, I'm investing in them. It ticks all the things I just mentioned. They have purpose. They're fun people to work with. I have a laugh with them. We enjoy working together. So all those boxes have been ticked, but this final box is important. It links up with what I do every day. So I'm not going to go insane trying to do something completely separate to what I do in my day-to-day life. And that's the biggest learning I think I want to leave you with. So if you found this insight useful, if you want to invest in startups, or you want to get an investor and you want to know more, then drop me a like or comment below. Let me know how I can help you. You can go through to my website, simonsquibb.com, and send me an elaborate message if you want some help. We're here to help you. We want to help businesses get investments. That means we will help people who want to invest, and we'll help people that are looking for investment. We'll introduce you to our network and try to support you. Equally, if you think this is useful for anyone out there, please hit the share button. Let them know that there's knowledge here for them. Anyone looking to raise money right now that might be struggling, these few tips in this video might be useful to them. They'd appreciate it, and I know I would, and certainly the algorithm will notice my content more if you do it, and that will mean more people will get this help they need for free. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a wonderful day, and come and visit Hampstead Heath one day. You'd love it like I do. See you.